What's up, guys? Game 3. Let's go right into it. So with the bans, we got Rumble ban. So that means we have things like Jace, Mbessa, Sion. For jungle, with Bygone, that leaves basically Nefiri as the main AD jungler option. For mid lane, not a whole lot. I mean, like, Talia is like, we're going to see if they're going to ban Talia or let her go. You can obviously play other mages into it, and with Vi ban, it's not like there's like brilliant combos with her, so I don't think Talia really matters so much by letting her through. AD wise, the like best pressure champs are kind of already out now, so bot lane's gonna open up like a lot, and Rakan will be probably a high priority at this point. Rakan, Leona. They ban MF. That's interesting. They banned MF. Holy shit, I forgot that Azir. Because I would just assume Azir would be banned. So why would they give Azir? What's their pick into Azir? But Talia's not nearly as good, so it's like, okay, we got Talia and Ezreal. Okay. And they just slammed Trundle Renekton. I keep forgetting that people like really like Trundle, but I really think like just blinding Trundle is not like the best, to be honest. It's Nidalee top, I guess. Unless they're flexing it. And so the whole bot lane is open up, so what do they want to ban? Jhin? Jhin... What else is there that's like actually annoying? You know, with their comp, they shouldn't care about Xayah. I don't know if they're gonna ban Xayah, but they shouldn't care about Xayah. I don't think they themselves care about Rakan, so I could see them banning Rakan. Wow, Sivir is interesting. That's a very interesting ban. It actually would be good with their team, and just like kind of wave clearing. Jhin. Okay, so they did end up banning Jhin. Like, he's like, it seems like the best pick, just generally, to be honest, for them. So they're gonna take Rakan, 100%. 100% take Rakan. Poppy? Why would they take Poppy? Also, Nidalee's 80 top, so you don't need an 80 jungler. Ooh, this turned out weird. Bard? It's not a Bard game. Okay, so let's go over the easy things. One, his Nidalee is not good, so this is bad. Two, I don't think Poppy matters at all, especially Poppy in the Trundle. That sounds awful, so I hate that. Three, this is just okay, but it's not phenomenal because you don't have anything good for you, so this pick ends up being bad. This is okay, this is like bad. Like, you might as well just go on the Leona or still go the Rakan, because the Rakan would be a lot more beneficial for your team. So I feel like they just did a horrible job drafting. And for them, I mean, obviously Azir is a huge plus no matter what. The Trundle ends up being very good. The Renekton's okay, not phenomenal. And then you get a Kai'Sa Nautilus. Yeah, I mean, like, we're gonna speedrun this one, guys. We're gonna speedrun this one because, like I said, draft-wise, comp-wise, it looks like a fat W for C9.
This game, he has to take risks, has to do variance-based things, because Talia vacuum answers the Azir, Nidalee vacuum answers the Renekton, but then you have the theme of the artillery from FlyQuest.
Switch this to 3 times. Let's see how much I can cover without having to slow down.
Okay, well, chatters for Cloud9, get the Prey in here for them because these are must-win games from here on out. Yes, sir. No, remember, it won't be eliminated if they lose here today. They will, however, regain Lord Today. Winner guarantees you a spot in those finals.
So C9 could definitely path the bot and find plays, but they kind of need the path top because they need to screw with the Nidalee and not let him just overtake. At the other side, they could just try to get a crash spot and then aim to swap and just like, this is something that you'll see like Korean teams do, and they'll just swap off the Nidalee and have fun. So let's see. The Trundle's very strong too, so like, I mean, the Trundle could definitely fight. Same with the Renekton. That was smart. Let's give it Blabber to have the ward down just to make sure. Ooh, that's interesting. He actually got some chip damage early. And he got his ward, so he's definitely open to be ganked early. Let's see what the Trundle does. Because he could send it top. And actually, I feel like this is why Poppy is moving in. I mean, that's fucking wild. Like, he beats the Poppy, by the way. But the Nilly's moving in. But he shouldn't give up the whole quadrant. I don't really like this by Blabber. Because the Renekton's... Oh, God. I mean, if the Renekton killed Nidalee there, that would have been... okay, well, that shouldn't happen top. Also, personally, even though he gets shoved off this, because I'm going to rewind for this, like, they go for this play, and they use the Nidalee to invade. The Nidalee needs to be humping the Renekton. Like, letting the Renekton actually regen and kill the wave and have a bounce back, and your Poppy crosses in the bot. The Poppy shouldn't cross. The Poppy should do the Gromp and stay on top, and they can play on Renekton, and the Renekton's game is ruined. By doing this, yes, you are hurting the Trundle, but who cares about accelerating the Poppy? Like, it doesn't matter. Your bot lane was already chilling anyways, so it's like, this was pretty bad, honestly. Kind of bad. Also, the wave was like at least a little advantageous for Whippo for just like holding it. But yeah, they swap. So they swap right away, which is great. Like, this is exactly what they want. Obviously, the Nautilus being late sucks, but I'll take it, you know? Also, I'm gonna rewind a little bit, because like, look when they swap. They swap on a cannon, right? Oof. They saw him base, though, so they kind of know that's going to happen. So that's why Thanatos based. Like, he could have crashed another wave, but they're doing a very accelerated swap. That's not really... I mean, I get that it dodges out of this, but, like... It's kind of awkward. I mean, preferably the Nautilus would... I mean, obviously, yeah, preferably the Nautilus would be able to find his base as well. But I feel like this might have been a little too quick. We'll see how it plays out, but it's just... It's definitely awkward him being top alone. The wave crashing and nothing happens. But at least, the only positive is that they're on top side, and Fly still sent their guys bot after Renekton crashed, and yeah, they get a drag, but Chundo's on this side. I guess they couldn't even fish for a play? Not even one? It's because the Azir had the base.
Having a really nice start on this Poppy. We'll see, because he can be a huge playmaker in this game. You mentioned you're playing with Leah. We actually have a lot of areas he can go for on this map too. And Cloud9 is going to be in Canada for international tournament there.
Zero takes his base now. Oh, it's because he gets cancelled, that's why. Damn, that's actually so fucking OP that he did that. Fuck. Him canceling that base really ruins it, because he would have been on this wave, and they actually could have full sent it top the dive, but because Lucio canceled that, they can't do anything. So now the Nidalee gets time bot, and no play is made. So now they're going to try to 2v2 with Bar Nidalee, which, to be honest, won't work, because it's a horrid 2v2, but... And also, Ezreal can't do anything to Renekton, because Renekton could just latch onto him, so this is the most ideal situation for C9. They beat them later on, by the way. Like, scaling-wise, like, they beat them later on. So, just give it time. And of course, like, yeah, I know, like, he ends up getting out-traded here, but it's mostly just because, like, they're trying to crash. And as you can tell, like, they know Poppy's gonna be back on top side, so if they have to be careful. They can't just, like, play into the enemy, or else they're just gonna die to Poppy. So now we're playing for grubs, where the 80s are both bot lane alone. And it seems like C9 is slowly winning out, because the Renekton's actually in a good state to fight. even though like Inspired steals one, which yeah, it's a little important. It's just also it looks like he actually got it from the damn.
His smite already, so he came in with a 900 damage smite to the 600 of Blabber there, and he's able to get that.
He steals it away again.
Oh, I see. So he was the. I thought C9 smited the first one. Interesting. So he actually smited 2 away. So they got 2, and they got Dragon. But still, like I said, they're on the clock. So they need to make sure all these drags go down well. He doesn't have his item for second drag. The Renekton is base TPing to match the Nilly.
Okay. He's really just not concerned. He's not played already. He knows he can react to the additional move speed. Plus, the conditional placement aren't that scary. The truth on the realizing though, he was going to first item. Now it is going really fast. And Nintendo's much quicker to that one item spike here. So Nintendo's definitely though, because just more than just keep on you.
Okay, I don't know what he was doing there. He's trying to be cute and kind of just ate shit. The problem here right now that I'm watching is that it looks like the Zir is just like pushing out the Talia pretty easily. If FlyQuest losing one of these is really rough. I mean, they already sent Bard top, which like didn't end up doing much. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing up here, to be honest. I mean, like, the Bard is just laning with the Nidalee, and the Ezreal's trying to, like, screw with the Kaisa if it's not working. The Poppy's not even playing with these guys, and then eventually it's just like, he just goes in. And there they are, because the Kaisa's literally solo winning on mid. And the end result is, like, you just can't do anything. This is pretty bad. This is not going well at all. Like, they really needed to make sure that that second drag went through. I mean, the Lily could have just dropped top and just ran down, and that would have been phenomenal too. Like, he could have just done that. I would have been down for that. Herald's in a minute. The Renekton has TP soon. Looks like they're sacking the bot turret. They're all really late to the waves. Really late. I mean, he has item. And the Poppy's showing bot. The Kaisa's second. At this point, they could just lean. It's so awkward because like it's too late to lean down, so they're going straight up to get wards, which is fine. And then they need to catch the next wave high. I would definitely not dive top. I don't like that they're actually entering through top. I feel like they should have entered through bot, like through mid side versus like everyone running up here. And then if like when the Poppy shows, like they could pounce on him like pretty quick, by the way. And it'd be advantageous, but they don't do that. They'll set up traps, so they just take the Herald with no added play. Now we have the drag up in 45 with the Zir TP on, so they have their assignment. They make a quick play on this guy, so they're not even looking at the dragon in this case. Because they took the first dragon, they kind of afford to let it go. And, I mean, they get his flash, they're going to take the turret, and they're going to go for 2 turrets. And Fly knows this, and this is why Fly can't just, like, instantly pounce on the drag. Now they can, knowing that they're not going to go any further for the second turret. So they do get the dragon. The other guys get flash and the tower, and now they can fish on Nidalee one more time. And if they kill Nidalee, then they'll probably strip a turret or 2. It's a very weird game too, because this entire time, the Kaisa and Ezra are 1v1ing, and the Kaisa's just winning. I mean, like, she is literally just winning. And they got this mid-turret. Oh my god, he cannot ever die in this matchup, by the way. This is not a thing.
Thanatos versus Whippo up here for the top lane is not going Whippo's way as Thanatos with the dominance just slices and dices.
Yeah, that's not a thing. But this is expected. You know, I didn't. Whippo's not playing the champion greedy enough. Like he's like he's trying to play it. Like, oh, I get priority. Like I can do stuff. It's like no. You only do stuff. You only have to do stuff for yourself. Like that's what the champion is. Like you need to be ultra greedy on this champ. And of course, they expected, like, swaps happen. So then we got a third dragon 220. Otacon is in 20 on top side, not bot side. And yeah, like I said, they have a ton of priority on mid. It's kind of weird in this case, because if you watch this, like, the Renekton is catching the wave. He can't move yet, can't do anything. If you're looking from 19, like from the deployment of the support, you want to play for the red because you're strong. So I get that. However, Nautilus should go through bot just once. Just once and get some vision. If he doesn't want to do that and they want to rush into this, yeah, like they really want to get like vision on this and test this, and Azir needs to like move forward.
They probably do it the slowest out of the comps that they have.
Like they probably need to blue this brush so they can see. Fight here, so the Azir's gonna walk this way, and then he's gonna see if anyone's here. Of course, there is a TP ward right here, which is actually very spooky, and it's too rushed. Honestly, to me, it's too rushed. I feel like getting vision down here, knowing that your Renekton is strong, and letting him actually push out. And then, I mean, yeah, you can't get the red. It is what it is. But, like, once he secured this area, especially because she has no flash, then that can lead you into Otacon. So I feel like they should have played that. I think the red is probably just a bait objective for them. And Blabber just full bits, and he dies. And this guy dies. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So Azir's gonna have to TP. Personally, I never would have touched top wave if I was him. Like, I would have just straight walked it, because look, he did one wave and moved. That was so useless. Like, that didn't net anything.
Is going to be taking some damage here. He's down about half.
Quad's already riding in on the Weaver's wall. Thanatos down to 1/3 HP. C9 scattering.
Oh, Blibbo's starting to shit on him.
C9's top laner is injured, but everybody else is fine.
Oh,
nice catch.
he got caught. He had the flash. Double flash. The Azir has really good control now. He just needs to hold his zone. Ooh, Maso's hitting a good poke. And they lost it. The Azir couldn't hold it because he got hit twice by Ezreal. Stuff like us just has to play for soul. They have successfully gotten to this point. I don't really care for Riley as Azir, personally. Not really my thing. I mean, we're just playing to a soul at this point. I feel like no one's good. Like, I mean, they could pull the Baron. They have really, really good Baron damage. Like, they probably just need 10 seconds and it's gone. So, FlyQuest has to have wards on it. They have to be very mindful of what it looks like. Of course, they have Bard who can, like, just stop it whenever, which is the main good part of it.
Okay, we've got the Dragon spawning in 1 minute. This is Soul. If FlyQuest claim and that is Infernal Soul on a team with a Nilly, with a Talia, with an Ezreal, that extra poke threat is such a pain to deal with. If you are C9, they do not want to allow FlyQuest to secure another massive resource for free. Yes, C9 has very, very modest gold, a couple hundred for the past 5 minutes, so it doesn't really mean a whole lot. But remember that souls and their effects are valued about 4,000, 5,000 gold as a team-wide effect. If FlyQuest can secure this, it would be massive. And that was a good digital from the observers to show that the approach is 459. With ours, they have to approach. Because, like you're saying, this Soul on the table in only 19 seconds here. But I'm going to have to choose their moment wisely.
Ezreal has a lot of control on mid.
For both of those big carries, forcing now completed.
A lot of control.
Items coming through. Really,
so the Nilly and the Renekton are locked. Quad is looking for flank. Oh god, they see it just because of that one board.
He goes in with Weaver's wall. Loki tries to shovel it.
Loki goes right in.
He goes in with Weaver.
Oh, he flashed knowing that the Talia is gonna come out. So he just scoops both people This guy had to instantly flash react, which I mean, well played by Quad. And not only that, but then Loki instantly also goes to the right. Look at this shit. Like, he knows if he goes left, like, he needs to get out. He gets out before Poppy can press W, which is rather impressive. And he actually gets out. And Busios is stuck. Like, Busios is like, well, shit. Like, fuck. Like, I just got an ulti. And he dies. And now this guy's dead because he already lost flash. And Poppy had to R the Azir because the Azir was melting him. Just a really well played situation by Loki. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He just played it really well. Obviously, like, if Bard flashes away, it could be horrible, but it was still just well played. Ah, Masu. Ah, Masu. That's unfortunate. Shit. We just went just a little too far. Damn. Yeah, if you notice, yeah, like, Poppy was gonna die. He didn't have the deeps to kill that guy.
Let's use this dragon as bait to keep the Ezreal around there looking for it. By the time the Azir gets back, once you see Loki approaching on the minimap, that's when they go. Thanatos gets his stun onto Masu, which allows Sven's ulti to proc. He jumps in with the killer instinct. They get the dragon soul denial, they get the kills onto Masu, and they put some pause into the Black West steam roll.
The game's gonna flip over now. I mean, it was already going towards C9 side a little bit. But getting that, they have a lot of control at this point, especially with flashes being down. Like, their comp is just better at catching people when flashes are down. So if you're gonna notice, FlyQuest is gonna try to contest this mid wave. Bard is not here. Look what happens here. This guy just flashes. So they had a flash on Nautilus. Can't do anything. I mean, it's literally, like, what do you do? Like, you just can't catch it. That's all it is. Like, you just, it's just fake. It's fake to catch this. And yeah, I mean, it's just fake. Like, they literally have flash on Nautilus and Kai'Sa. Like, it's just such a massive advantage for contesting these waves that FlyQuest just looked too hard on it.
Absolutely can. Again, just a good play here from Vulcan. Gets aggressive flash, max range. Doesn't matter if it's defense, there's full power. You can see the right here. We are going to be able to go there. And then Thanatos, as I said, we got a little more. We're back alive because they're pushing. They want to extend this goal. They want to try to get this close out this game.
They certainly do. They need to wrap this one up. They need to start building some momentum in this series. Look at continues there. Nearly, Whipple's trying to get some sort of compensation for FlyQuest, but Cloud9 push ahead very heavily. They almost start building up to 7K.
I want to see how decisive Cloud9 will be, because sometimes after a game like last one where you get Baron, you get fight in the base, you get a little bit gunshot, right? You really still have that killer instinct to go for it when they see the opportunity, or they be nervous about a comeback play here from FlyQuest and try to play more slowly. I mean, that's kind of what we were talking to an arrow about in the game. Arrow said he wanted to see them play with confidence. He wanted to see them be ready to play aggressively and really show that they got despite the fact that the last game had such a frustrating. Absolutely. I mean, that is just objectively the right way to do it, right? If it plays good, you go for it, regardless of what happened last game. Because if you play slow here, you're going to get chances for FlyQuest potentially steal away a soul, and then that really does eliminate much of the advantage that they do have. So you want to see them playing aggressive, not overly so, but if that opportunity is there, you have that killer instinct just like Poker last play.
If it plays good, you know you should. Get in there. That's our way to the team fight. Take up to game number 4. I would love to see this series go further than that. Right now, C9 is positioning
I'm trying to leave this away for FlyQuest to win this. The problem is their comp, like, I mean, it's not a poke nilly. It's just an 80 nilly who can side. That's it. The Bard has been, for the most part, pretty useless. Like, he's had a few good moments on map play, but overall the Bard, for the fights, has been pretty useless. Like, they really needed the drags, man. They needed the drags so bad, but none of them came to them after that loss, like that fight loss. Because with Baron, the Baron just led to the next drag. So now we're going to drag number 7. And they're getting outscaled. What do you do? Like, what do you actually do? Like, your Nurley's losing. Your Nurley has Zonias for some other reason. Why does he have Zonias? I don't know. But he has Zonias. Oh god, did the Bard just fucking int everyone? Oh my god, he did. The Bard just killed everyone. Oh my god. What the fuck? Busio actually just killed everyone and lost the game. Wow. Well done. You know, it happens. Sometimes you make mistakes, but holy shit, yeah, the Bard definitely just killed the ball. MVP. It's Loki. Good game by him. I think Vulcan actually had a pretty decent game too. Thanatos was like, honestly, a lot of people did good stuff. Like, Thanatos, like, getting kills and, like, beating this guy was massive. Vulcan found good picks. Loki was the man. Worst player of the game. It probably is Blippo. up live or die by Blippo, but as Nidalee, like there's a certain playstyle you need to do to make this work, and he did not make it work. Like yeah, like I could say like Busio like had a bad like play in the end or two, but like he was still doing his job as Bard. Like they picked Bard and he was doing his job as Bard outside of that one play. But Blippo, yeah, he really couldn't lose. That was pretty detrimental. But that was the, I mean, that was the third game. It was quick. I mean, it was 36 minutes, but I ran through it because in the end of the day, I knew which comp should win in theory, and I don't need to get, there wasn't actually as many technical fights to look over because they kind of just washed over, you know? There wasn't like a lot of important details outside of that one mid fight. So on to the next.